Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll not talk about any Manchester United games. Rather, I'll talk about much highlighted and discussed sale of Manchester United. Rather, we should say directly how Manchester United will be taken over from Glazers family to some other investors or a group of investors. Before getting into the topic in details, I'd like to point out that I covered up to second beat what is the progress of the Manchester United sales as part of my earlier video more than a month back. You can find the link on top of my video for that to educate yourself more on the deal. Now, why suddenly today I have come up with the subsequent or the second part 2 of Manchester United sales? Because yesterday, Friday, 10 p.m. was the deadline to bid for Manchester United sales. It was the third and most likely the final bid. The deadline is completed. So now we'll talk about who are the front runners and how it is how Manchester United's future is linked to this takeover. But before going into that, I would like to discuss or I would like to highlight rather more on how Glazers family is operating and how they are faring in Manchester United today. It is an well-known fact that Glazer's family has attachment with Manchester United since 90s. They had a minor stake around 2 to 3% of stake with by then, which they increased to 15% in early 2000s and then doubling up to 30%, and eventually they bought the entire Manchester United stake by paying 790 million British pounds that time. It was happened back in 2005, buying 98% stake of Manchester United, which was done by then chairman or owner of Glazer's family, Malcolm Glazer. Now, interestingly, most of the capital came in the form of loans, and that also by securing Manchester United assets. It is like you are buying a house and mortgaging your house to repay whatever you have paid for. Now, what happened down the line? 17 years almost we have passed under the reign of Glazer's family, keep on repaying the loans around 1 billion pounds in past 17 years, and still we have an outstanding debt of 535.7 million pounds as of December last year. We have a total debt of around 1 billion pounds, whereas in pre-Glazer era we had almost no debt. This total of $1 billion pounds debt came not only due to the debt in the form of repaying Glazer's family's loan, but also other commitments like other expenses like upcoming transfer deals and all those things. Now let's get into how the takeover of Manchester United looks like. Right now, we have two top contenders as of third and final bid. One is Sheikh Jassim, and another one is Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Sheikh Jassim is Qatari businessman and the chairman of Qatar Islamic Bank, and he is bidding through his own 9 to foundation. Now, how his offers looks like? He would like to splash cash and buy entire 100% stake of Manchester United. His um, offer is reportedly around 5 billion pounds, whereas Glazer's family are looking for 6 billion pounds for complete takeover. Now he is bringing up money not only to take over 100% of Manchester United but also clearing the dates. That means the a 1 billion pound debt he is ready to clear to make the club 100% debt free. On top of that, he would like to spend additional 1 to 2 billion dollars to renovate Manchester United own stadium at Old Trafford, either in the form of renovation or maybe rebuilding the entire stadium, and also to renovate the and upgrade, not renovate, rather upgrade the training facilities, like upgrading the training ground at Carrington. During the Glazers family era, in last 17 years, we didn't have much of improvement in the form of facilities, in the form of stadium, whatever you say. Glazers family rather has used and keep on using Manchester United as a money making vehicle. So, Sheikh Jassim, he is bringing in around 7 to 8 billion pounds altogether. 5 billion pounds for takeover, 1 billion to repay the debt, and 1 to 2 billion to renovate the training facilities and the ground facilities. So he has a roadmap to bring back or to retain the old glory of Manchester United. So from club's point of view, club's futures point of view, and from fans' point of view, this is going to be a preferred option. Now let's take a look at what Sir Jim Ratcliffe is bringing in. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, he is one of the richest people in Great Britain, and interestingly, he is one of the Manchester United's biggest fans since his childhood. He founded his chemical firm Ineos back in 1998 and is operating this bid process through his firm. His firm is worth estimated of 50 billion pounds. So he's pretty rich, you can say. And what's his offer? His offer is not to own 100% of Manchester United. Rather, he would like to own that 69 to 70% share of Glazer's family share. And he has another offer as well to own from out of 70%, he would like to own 50% and he would like to keep 20% with Glazer's family. So it is going to be a mix of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who is going to who is going to basically retain most of the stake of Manchester United, part of it with Glazer's family and part of with the consortium of investors. This might sound good with Glazer's family point of view because in this way they would like to retain a minor stake of Manchester United, and they would like to neutralize the fans' negative reaction against them as well. Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is not going to pay 5 billion pounds in the form of cash. Rather, he would like to also take some loans, but not using Manchester United as assets, rather on his own firm Ineos. So there will be a form of dates involved. It is not going to be that Manchester United will be 100% debt free. And there is no reported commitment how you would like to uh, rebuild Manchester United to bring back the glory of the club. So these are the two options. Sheikh Jashim's option is most likely preferable for the club and fans. But remember, if Sheikh Jashim takes over 100% of the club, then down the line after uh, maybe 10 to 20 years, whoever would like to take over from Sheikh Jassim, he or she or the group of investors have to pay almost 10 billion pounds, which is going to be a humongous ask for any investors or anybody. Even if this 5 billion pounds deal happens, then Manchester United would become the richest club ever in any form of sports. Now, thinking from Sir Jim Ratcliffe, it is going to be a preferred deal for Glazers family. In this way, they will be able to they will be able to keep some stake of Manchester United. In that sense, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is going to be the front runner as of now. But you never know. We don't know whether Glazer's family would like to retain their stake completely, or maybe part of it, or they would like to leave the controversial stake of Manchester United completely. They may think that okay, it's a headache for them and they would like to get rid of everything, but we have to wait for maybe few more days to get a clear picture what is the intention of Glazer's family, because right now the ball is on their court and they have to decide what they would like to do next. But interestingly, definitely Manchester United's future is going to be decided in next 1 month. And Eric Ten Hag also will be looking for this deal to be closed, because in that way he will have a clearer picture how his transfer market or how his transfer amount will look like. So that's it for today. Please don't forget to like my video, subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends and families and football fans around the world. At least this will help me to bring more such videos and entertain you guys. Thank you for today.